Hello, hi guys, just a wee second, I'm just on my phone here. Be with you in a wee minute, okay? I got a battery. Look, can you just hear it when that happens? What do? You have to run around trying to find a cable, and you find a cable, it doesn't fit on the end of your phone. What do you do? What do you do? Do you panic? No, you don't. What you do is, you speak to this guy. I met a guy at the start of this week called Paul, and Paul has got a very ingenious solution to all our charging cable problems and needs. So I had a wee interview with him on Zoom, and this is what happens.
So hello everybody, and welcome to CAN TV today. This is a different thing we're doing today. We're doing our wee interview session as well. So you can see me today. I'm Simon. I'm obviously, you know who I am. But on my left of my screen, I'm not sure where it is on your screen, is a very special guest we have today. Is Mr. Paul McCaw. Paul, welcome to CAN TV.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. Yep.
No problem. Paul, do you want to tell us a wee bit about yourself and why you're on here today?
Yeah, okay. My name's Paul McCaw. I'm actually originally from Ballymoney myself. Parents still live in the Colrats Road, so yeah, very familiar with the town. I'm owner and director of Subbytech, which is an online retailer for electronics, mobile phone accessories and other tech gadgets. We're in Belfast, or just outside Belfast. So yeah, I'm on here today because I had some stock that I donated to yourselves and a few other charities. Yeah, just to spread a bit of happiness, given the current climate we're in at the minute. Everybody, I think, could do with a wee bit of cheering up. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, thanks. That's great. That's fantastic. So what gave you the idea to set up this business in the first place?
This actually came about from a bad neck injury, believe it or not. I was at home. I'd injured myself and I was waiting for spinal surgery. I was at home, and because I was lying down quite a bit during the day, I couldn't really move. I was fairly immobilized. My phone kept running out of battery sort of around lunchtime. Not a lot to do, so I thought, right, I'm going to get a power bank. That's a way of charging a phone or gadget sort of without the need for plugging it into the wall.
Yeah.
So I got one, it arrived, it was functional, it worked okay, but I thought this looks sort of very clunky, not very aesthetic looking. Maybe I could do better. So my background sort of in computing, I build custom gaming PCs as a sort of a hobby as well. So I thought maybe I could see if I could come up with something different. So yeah, that's where the business originated from. Then was me coming up with an alternate power bank. So I found a manufacturer, and yeah, it's all kicked off from there. We started off power banks with the first product, and we sort of built on that, charging cables, different types of charging cables and other sorts of gadgets now.
So is it just you by yourself, or do you have employees, or how many people work for you?
No, well, myself at the moment, but my wife, she helps out, and sometimes my daughter as well, but we're hoping to expand a bit more. But at the minute it's just me, so yeah, flying solo at the minute.
And so sometimes that's the best way to be. Somebody to answer to. So how
lonely road, but sure, that's how it is.
Well, that's very true. So lonely road sometimes is the best road to go on. How did you come up with the name Subbytech? Where did you get that from?
It's actually two. The Subby is the Subby's actually what my DJ name back in the 1990s, and my love of technology. So I just put the two of them together. Subbytech, job done. Right. Easy as that.
You were a DJ in a past life, then, yeah?
Well, I still try to now, but I don't have the equipment, so it's all electronic now. It's a hobby. Yeah.
So how long have you been in business as Subbytech? How long has it been going for?
I started in around November 2018, and it's been going from there. So the injury was during the summer, and once I had my surgery, I was fine, all back fighting fit again. I just continued to do it. So yeah, it's ticking on from there.
And I take it you've no more back injuries, but you're okay now. You're all fit and healthy, yeah?
Oh, I'm fine. Yes, I'm. My friends call me the Terminator. I've now got titanium implants in my neck. So yeah. Yeah, no, all good, all healthy, happy days.
Well,
touch wood.
That's very good to know. So as Subbytech, what all sort of products do you offer, Paul?
Would you like to see some of them?
We would love to see some, yeah, demonstrate away, yeah.
I will. Now, apologies for the state of the camera. I'm on a laptop here, but I'm going to show you sort of. Let's look. So here are the four colours of power bank. If I hold them up.
Yeah, we think, yeah.
So you get blue, white, black and pink. Pink's a wee bit washed out. There's lots of light coming in through the window here at the moment. One that your users and viewers will be quite familiar with, given that that's what I was donating, is all the different. These are the glow in the dark ones. These are the ones that light up whenever they're in use. And for those that aren't too keen on sort of flashy lights or anything like that, purple, black, and red. There we go. That's
As I say, I've got one here. Here's the one we prepared here. We have this lovely magnetic cable. So what gives you the idea then to use a magnetic cable interface rather than just a normal plug-in one?
Well, people nowadays are using different phones. You've iPhones, you've Android phones, you've lots of different gadgets that all need different cables. So why not make one cable that'll charge all of them? Simple as that. Less cables, less handy. I'm just going to show you it. So the magnetic cables come with a little, you can just see my fingertip there, a little round disc.
Yeah.
That's the connectors that come with it. So they stay in your phone, and anytime you want to charge, you just bring your phone and the cable together and it'll snap into place. It uses magnets to hold the connector to it and starts charging. When you're done, just disconnect the magnet and then grab another thing, bang, same again. And it just means then you've only one cable rather than lots of different cables lying about the house. You only need the one cable to charge everybody's phone or gadget.
Oh, enough, that brings me on to a question, because one of our members asked, is it okay to leave this wee bit in your phone when you're not charging it? Do you have to take it out to stay in there the whole time?
You can do either. It's designed to stay in your phone. It's very, very neat. It sits very snugly in your phones. It's not going to sort of fall out very easily. It's designed to stay in your phone or gadget, games console, controller, whatever you want to use it for. But if you're not happy with that, then yeah, you can just take it out. Now the magnet is strong enough that it'll stay connected, but if somebody, say you're to maybe trip over a cable, it'll disconnect without the phone going flying across the room as well. So it's sort of a safety mechanism there as well. It's not going to break your phone.
That is handy, because I'm forever tripping over cables flying across the room, so I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
It's strong enough that it'll hold the cable to the phone. But if you try and like a normal cable, just pull the whole thing out, if you don't want to keep the wee connector actually in your phone, you'll actually physically have to pull the little connector out separately, even though you can do it. It just stops dust and lint and different things getting into your phone as well. But it's designed to do that, to actually stay in your phone or gadget, whatever you're using.
That's okay, that's answered that question, because I know somebody was concerned, they weren't sure of the whole safety, so I said I was going to speak to the man himself so he can give us the answer. So, I know you said this in 2018, which I suppose at the scheme of things isn't really that long kind of business school, but have you ever won any awards or anything yet?
Yes, I don't know, does the name Theo Pathidis ring a bell?
It does to me, and I suppose anybody else who watches Dragon's Den as well, so yeah.
Yeah, Theo's one of the dragons, so it's actually our power banks that won an award from Theo. One of our customers, Theo runs a weekly competition for businesses throughout the whole of the UK. And one of our customers towards Christmas sent a message in saying that I've just had my daughter ask Santa for a power bank. I'll not expand much more on that, but basically I said to Theo, look, if Santa Claus is going to be delivering these power banks, then you know you have a good product. And he seemed to like that. He liked the connection there, and he liked the power bank as well, the idea behind it. We were fortunate enough then he chose us to be one of his winners, so we got to go over to meet the man in person then in February. Myself and my wife Carla headed over to Birmingham to meet him, and yeah, we got our award from him. We've recently, actually just last week, I don't have the certificate here, but last week we won the best emerging tech retailer in Northern Ireland.
Oh, bravo.
So thank you very much. So that's another thing that's just come through there at the halfway through last week. So yeah, things are going well.
In a very short period of time, you've taken up quite a few accolades and a few awards, so well done you. That's good going.
We're getting there, thank you.
Going well. So why should somebody go and buy a Subbytech product rather than another product? What's your selling point? What would you say would be your main reason for someone should buy your product rather than the competitors?
I think now, because of lockdown, people are a wee bit more aware of sort of trying to support local businesses. Certainly it's something on a personal level I've decided to do. Local butchers, things like that, rather than going to the big multinationals or sort of giving Amazon Jeff Bezos another few quid to go to his billions, I decided that, yeah, we're in lockdown, we need to sort of pull together. Small businesses, bigger businesses need as much help and support as they can. So that was a personal thing I decided to do. I then sort of kicked on from that and thought, well, if I'm doing that for other small businesses, I would really like people to do that for us. So, and the way to do that is big businesses, you're just, here's your stuff, buy it from us. We're a wee bit different. My background originally was in customer service, and if you treat people as a customer rather than a consumer, they're good enough to give you their custom, they're going to come back to you. If you treat them how you yourself would want to be treated, and that is provide really good service, really good after sales service, be friendly with them, be courteous. Don't try and force something on them that they're not looking for. For example, there's some products we don't stock because they simply don't have enough room basically to stock everything that I really want to. But if somebody will come to me and say, do you have this cable for this, and I don't have it, I'll go out of my way to find it, even if it's from a competitor, and say, look, I don't have it, but here, you can get it here, here's the link, and you want to make sure you're asking X, Y, Z before you buy it, and if you're happy enough, there you go, job done. And it's treating people how you yourself would want to be treated. If I was looking for something and I couldn't find it, I would want somebody who is in the know to basically say, well, I don't have it, but here's where you could get it. So it's about helping people rather than just go here, buy the stuff, or trying to milk people for as much as you can, because I find that's quite prevalent now, where companies really lose touch of the personal side of it.
Yeah, it's all sales figures and push. Really.
Yeah, push. So that's not what we want to do. We want to provide a really good product at a fair price and have first class customer service behind it. And it's that service that actually won us the award last week for all the people that were asked about us said their service is first class. All our reviews on Trustpilot, Yale, On-Site, I would say about 80% of those are about us as a business and how we treat our customers, and maybe 20% is about the actual products themselves, but the products match up. You look after the customer, they'll look after your business, basically.
Reading a lot of your reviews and stuff on your webpage, it's quite impressive. There's not a lot of people saying very nice things about you.
Thank you.
It's always a good thing. So where do you see yourself heading in the future? What's the plans for Subbytech? Where are you heading to?
I would like, there's a few huge global players like that. We're talking multi-million pound players like Anchor, Mophie. They're all huge US firms that do power banks, cables, things like that. I would like to take the ethos we have here at the moment, but scale that up to the point where I would be the go-to, or we would be the go-to business for people that want to get a power bank. They're going on holiday, they might want something to make sure they don't run out of battery. For people to go, Subbytech will sort me out. Yeah. I trust them. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. I want to be as big as I can be, but at the same time have that connection with people, because again, a lot of big businesses, bigger they get, they lose that connection with their customers. So that's a balancing act, but that's what I want to be. I want to run the business on a full-time basis and have people come to me to say, right, yeah, they look after me, so I'll go with them.
That's a nice plan you have for the future. I just, when you speak about buying products, where can we get your products? Are you for sale on the high street? I think open. Are you for sale on the high street, or are you strictly online?
At the moment, it's online only. Subbytech.com. Website behind me there. Shameless plug. We're looking to move into possibly bricks and mortar setup. We've only just, when I say only just, things have moved sort of fairly quickly as the last few days in terms of trademarks, things like that. We are Apple themselves that make the cables for iPhones. They have a very special type of certification. It's called MFI. It stands for made for iPhone, made for iPad, MFI. And for you, as a business, if you want to sell products that Apple verify, you have to get this verification. It's a license. So just last week, we started the process going with that. And if we do get our certification, which I'm fairly sure we will, the products we have are that sort of standard where Apple have already said provisionally, yeah, they're going to be okay. We can then go to gadget stores, bricks and mortar stores basically, and then hopefully start an arrangement where they would actually be able to sell our products through the bricks and mortar stores. But at the moment, it's online through the Subbytech website.
Well, I'll make sure I put links and stuff to your website on the end of this video, so don't worry.
Thank you. Yes.
That's basically it for today. Can I just say on behalf of Can, thank you very, very much for giving us our cables. I've been loving this since I got it. It's been a newfangled one. I know there was another light up one as well, but my boss took it, so I gave that one to do.
Yes, no problem.
Our members are going to love them. They're going to really, really enjoy having them. As I say, Paul, thank you very much for giving us your time today. Coming on.
Yes, no problem.
And hopefully when you're a big, massive multi-millionaire conglomerate, you're not going to get us wee people and come back and visit us again at some point.
You never know. You might see me in Dragon's Den 2035 or something. I could be sitting in one of those chairs replacing Theo Potatoes himself.
Well, I will set my skybox for that straight away, so don't mind. Mr. Paul, thank you very much for coming on board, and we'll talk to you again, okay?
Thank you. All the best. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.